Welcome to Thy Precious Jewels. This is your host, Dr. Omobola Jeffries. I hope you enjoy your visit with us today. Please feel free to follow us for regular inspirational word and scriptural insight. It is always a pleasure to see you. Believe that you need to learn. Most of the times we're rushing to get an information. Except somebody is dying, there is nothing that is, a rush. That's my thought. Except somebody's life is about to be terminated and you think that, okay, I need information what to do to save this person. There's nothing that's in a rush. If you're talking about somebody not discerning, you're not mature, you mature by reason of use. I have got 2 children. They've got years between them. Now, when they were younger, the way I would pass message or information across to the older one is different from the way I will pass it to the younger one. And I'm still communicating to both of them. I do not want us to come with the opinion that, you cannot hear God because you are not yet matured enough to hear God. Sis, whether you have an 8-year-old child or you have a 2-week-old child, you speak to both of them. Don't you? To your 2-week-old child, you go, hello, darling, hello, hello, and you're smiling. And they can see you, they can hear you, and they're understanding what you're saying. The baby knows. That is the voice I used to hear in the tummy. This must be the special woman. And then after about 6 weeks, they're starting to smile at you. You wouldn't say that you won't speak to them until they're able to speak back, until they're able to smile. And the 8-year-old, you'd be like, Jack, get off there. And they understand. So they understand what you're saying at age 8 because you've been speaking to them from birth. So there is nothing, as I said earlier on, we're in a rush to hear. Learn to hear. Learn to hear. As a parent, you don't give your Oxford Dictionary to your 1-year-old to find explanations. No, God is willing. Whether you got born again yesterday or you got born again last year, God is willing to come to your level. I think that should be our mentality rather than how do I know whether what they're saying is right or wrong. Whether you got born again yesterday, whether you believe you've got the hearing skills or you don't, everything somebody says to you, take it back to God. Take it back to God. If we develop that habit, it will be easy. Take it back to God. That is so important. You've never heard God before. You're walking down the street. Somebody say, hello. God says I should tell you this. That's fine. Say, thank you very much. I've taken note of what you said. Go back home. Father, I met an individual. They said this. Can you please tell me if they were sent by you? Simple. People make hearing God to be something mystical. Sis, how difficult is it for your child to hear you? You speak, they hear. You speak, they hear. We have, what word? We have taken hearing from God as this special thing only some people have access to because of the special gifts they have. Wrong view, wrong opinion, wrong impression of God's fatherhood, of your sonship. Wrong.
Amen.
It is wrong.
Amen. Amen. I think that actually clearly response to that question. It's a good response to that question. And basically what you have said is that anything that God says to you through someone else, take it back to God. Your father, you have been told this is a prophecy, take it back to God. And that God is ready to come down to your level. Whoever you are, so far you are a child of God and you're willing to hear God.